Join the community, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and thumbs this video up if you happen to enjoy the video. So according to Eddie Hearn, he has said that he's basically not even interested in making this fight with Deontay Wilder for April. He's basically given up. He's basically already like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to look at other opponents. And that's why he's looking at guys like White, Tyson Fury. That's why he's offered these guys, purses to face his fighter, Joshua, for Wembley. Because it seems like he's basically said that Deontay Wilder is just, his team is not interested. He said that he even sent a double message to Deontay Wilder's email because he was thinking maybe the first one went to the spam folder and maybe Deontay Wilder just didn't receive it. He just didn't receive it. So you know what? I'm going to send the email of trying to make this fight happen to Deontay Wilder's email again to hopefully it doesn't get to the spam. Hopefully it doesn't go through spam or anything like that. Basically saying that he's trying to desperately trying to make this fight happen. But he says that Eddie Hearn says that Eddie Hearn says that Eddie Hearn says that Deontay Wilder's team has not contacted him. He says if they really wanted this fight, they would contact him. He's been contacting them for months, but they just ignore him. They ignore the meetings. They ignore trying to do any business with this man, right? And then when you tell Deontay Wilder's team about this and you confront them about this, they lie and they say shit like, what are you talking about? He never hit us up. But then they contradict themselves because then Deontay Wilder has interviews saying that actually Eddie Hearn's team and Joshua's team was actually hitting me up. Just like he admitted last year. So again, it seems like it's not progressing with Deontay Wilder. It's the same thing where Eddie Hearn is just constantly sending this man emails trying to make this fight happen, and Deontay Wilder is just not answering it. So what can Eddie Hearn do as a promoter? He said that there's 2 weeks. He has to make a fight. He has to book this fight for AJ for April 13th in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, if Deontay Wilder continues to ignore Eddie Hearn's emails, continue to ignore Eddie Hearn's phone calls, continue to ignore this fight, then that's why right now what Eddie Hearn is doing is he's talking to other fighters, because as a promoter, he has to, he has a fight booked for Joshua. He has to promote the fight. He has to build the fight up, whoever the opponent is, whoever the opponent Joshua's facing. So he has an obligation. So he's right now trying to look for that fighter. That's why he's going around offering Dillian White, even Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. He's probably even looking at Jarrell Miller, right? So because he's trying to book this fight, so he can't just be focusing on Wilder. I'm pretty sure he really wants this fight. He wants the Wilder fight versus Joshua to happen. But again, if a fighter is not, hitting you back up and trying to make the fight happen, then clearly he doesn't want the fight. So he's gonna have to look other places, and that's why he's even gone after Tyson Fury. Many people were saying that he's protecting Joshua from Fury. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. But they're saying that, many people, and Eddie Hearn just proved you wrong because he's offered Fury to fight, and then Fury fucking turned it down, apparently, right? So again, it seems like we're gonna just end up getting Anthony Joshua versus Dillian White, because if Deontay Wilder's on hush mode and if he's not answering or replying to AJ, and if Tyson Fury is rejecting the 60-40 split to fight Joshua, it looks like it's going to be Dillian White. And I already told you guys already know my opinion. I have no problem with that fight. I think Dillian White is a credible challenger for a world title against anyone. And I would be giving Deontay Wilder credit if I heard Deontay Wilder's defending his WBC belt against Dillian White next. I think Dillian White, people underrate Dillian White. They act like he's trash. They act like he ain't shit. But then they want to praise Deontay Wilder for fighting Johan Dupas, Eric Molina, Arthur Spilka. These guys are bums against Dillian White. So, stop hating, man. Stop hating. The reality is Deontay Wilder's ducking Anthony Joshua. Tyson Fury is rejecting offers to fight him. So you might even say he's ducking Anthony Joshua. And the only other option is Dillian White, because that is really the only other big name, right? and like Dillian White said it himself, the 3 guys who could sell out AJ in Wembley is Wilder, Fury, and himself, Dillian White. And I agree, because I think those are the 3 big names that people want to see him in against. If it's not going to be Wilder in Wembley, if it's not going to be Tyson Fury in Wembley, then at least let it be Dillian White in Wembley. Because trust me, they're not going to make Jarrell Miller, although they could, but Jarrell Miller is just not a big name. You guys know how I feel about Jarrell Miller. He's a good fighter, but he's not a big name. And I'm a fan of Jarrell Miller. You guys know, if you guys have been OG subscribers of mine, I've always defended Jarrell Miller. So, but like I said, he's not a big jaw like that. Dillian White is a way bigger jaw than him. So it looks like it's gonna be Dillian White, unless Dillian White rejects Eddie Hearn's offer. Because like I said, it seems like he's just trying to make as much money as he can versus Joshua in the rematch. But I think they should just, if you really feel you could beat a man, take the offer, beat him, and then make quadruple in the rematch. Because when you beat it, whoever beats AJ, especially if they do it in spectacular fashion, like by knocking him out, bro, this guy is going to be the unified heavyweight champion of the world. He's going to be the A side then. You're going to make quadruple, no matter who it is, whether it's Wilder, Tyson Fury, or Dillian White, or anybody else in the heavyweight division. I'm telling you guys, this is going to give them a lot of power, but that's why I think fighters should just take offers, man. Take offers, man. Take off for Dillian White. Take the offer for Tyson Fury. And yeah, take the offer for Deontay Wilder. Anyway, guys, I have to say thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs the video up and subscribe again if you're new to the channel. Bye-bye.